him that he who loves God must love his brother also. That's what I'm doing. I love my brothers.
Yes, and your brothers love you too, man.
Amen. Amen.
We should actually have a whole conversation about love, man, on its own. Like right now we're addressing relationship topics.
Yeah.
But we should have, like, love is gonna be a subtopic in relationships.
Yeah.
That is what brought us here, the love, right?
Yeah.
But then we must also have like the topic of love on its own.
On its own.
On its own.
Relationship with God. We can't live without God. He's like oxygen.
Your relationship with God should be first. And that should be first. If you place the relationship with God first, that means God comes before everything else. And anything else you're gonna start, God is already there. So now before you even enter a relationship with another person, you already have a relationship with God yourself.
Not just yourself, but also the person that you're with should also have a relationship
with God.
For example, like when there's bad situation between you and the person, it'll be much easier to fix it by prayer with the person.
And it'll also be easier to solve things or to talk things without escalating, without the situation having to escalate or end up into an ugly conversation.
And there's peace after that.
There's peace, guys.
God is peace, man. With God,
we're not saying things are gonna be perfect, but
it's
I
not
mean,
gonna be perfect,
it makes,
but it builds a relationship too. Like,
it does.
It builds.
Building, guys.
Hey.
Is the point I was alluding to. Building a relationship with God also. Because a relationship is also maintenance, fam. You don't just start it, and it's also maintenance. It's an ongoing thing. And there was one thing in the video we were watching this morning. He said all things come to an end and whatnot, but not godly things.
Not godly things.
Not godly things. That's what I was gonna get to. All godly things require maintenance, and it's a non-stop thing.
It's a non-stop.
Your life, dude. Your life. The life that He gave you requires maintenance.
Maintenance.
Until the day it got die, and even in that moment, even in your last breath, you're still maintaining. If all godly things require maintenance, they don't come with an end. So your relationship with God will never end. You can break up with people here and there, but your relationship with God can never end. Even if you yourself have divorced Him, even if you have let Him go, no, He didn't.
He did.
Because even when you die, you will still have to go and answer. They're like, okay, my child, what were you doing here? Explain. What is this? It's not just only about that. Your relationship with God, man, it's life. It's lifelong. It's lifelong, and you have to maintain it. He gives you life, and now you need to fulfill His purpose. You need to fulfill your purpose. You need to do what you came here to do.
And without purpose,
yeah, without purpose, we're misguided. We're lost.
We're lost, man.
So.
And we receive everything we need through purpose.
So that the relationship with God does not end. And if you don't end your relationship with God, your relationship with self also. It becomes much stronger. That way, it's much easier to be in a relationship with someone and be able to take decisions without being influenced by how you feel about that person, and without your decisions being influenced by that person's, how can I say, desires from you or expectations from you. You know what I'm saying? People can easily be manipulated or guilt-tripped into doing something they didn't want to do, but they did it just because we wanted to make that person happy. But you're not happy at the end of the day. That doesn't make you happy. But you convince yourself that as long as that person is happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That is another common thing we find in relationships nowadays. In our generation. We're just doing things to make the other person happy, but you're not happy.
Yeah, but you're not.
You know what I'm saying? And there's no way God will do that too. I mean, yes, growing up, it's because we don't understand. There's things God does, but we were not happy because we didn't understand and we were being selfish. But once you grow up and once you understand, you realize that whatever God wants you to do, it's not for Him, it's for you, it's for the best of you, it's for your best, for your benefit. You know what I'm saying? If He's gonna say stop drinking, He's not doing it to kill your fun.
It's also for your safety.
It's for your safety.